Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Herman's Online. I'm Karel Roessingh. You've probably. I'm just gonna mute the. Now I'm watching the chat. So if you've got requests, send them early so we can see them and play them. We'd love to play anything you'd like. We have a lineup of stuff that we've played together many times over the years. So we're just going to have some fun. We have lost. No, we haven't. We've lost Calby. Calby, we've lost you. Turn off your video and turn it back on. Help. So I'm joined from Upper Gordon Head. There's Calby. He's back. Yay. We are joined from Upper Gordon Head by Joey Smith from his home studio above the garage. Hello. And we are joined from James Bay United by none other than Calby McNair. Thank you so much. I sure appreciate that. Jam Kazam is difficult, and when you can go and do gigs, it's why would you bother? But I sure appreciate the effort that you, Joey and Calby, that you put in to join us, and it makes my life so much better to play along with folks on Jam Kazam. And I've seen comments at Herman's that maybe I'm just too lazy to get down to the to Herman's, and maybe I'm just too precious to get down to Herman's. I just want to stay at home. Well, I assure you, this is not easier than getting down to Herman's. This is a difficult program to master. And if I was able to get down to Herman's, and I have to tell you a little story about this, because the last time I played at Herman's was mid-March last year, and I came home with a nasty virus, and had my wife Brenda not been careful and diligent and kept us apart and locked me in the bedroom, she would have had a life-threatening illness. I'm pretty positive, because I'm almost sure it was COVID, and because it was like no other flu, and it lasted a couple of weeks, and it was painful. So here I am staying at home just to be safe, and I'm so glad that I can still play for you, and I'm still glad that people can join me. That's such a thrill, because I don't have, playing alone at home is not nearly as much fun. So we're going to get right on with it. Welcome to Herman's. Welcome, Danya. Nice to see you. And so we're going to just get started with stuff that we have done together for many years, and we just enjoy doing it. So here we go, and I'm going to stand up for this one, and I have an automatic screen adjuster there.
Those are expensive.
Here we go. Oh, and the requests are coming in hard and fast. Oh, thank you so much, and so nice to see those. Um, Calby, are you interested in doing any singing tonight?
Well, certainly.
We had a request for
That's
your
very kind.
for your wonderful voice.
I'm flattered.
Okay, well, think about it, and maybe later on we'll do a tune of yours. That would be lovely if if you got a mic nearby.
Sure.
Excellent.
Always. One in my sleeve.
Okay, and nice to see those requests. We're going to carry on, but we'll get to these. Nice to see you, Tom. At Tom White, congratulations on your student getting Juno. The trio. No, let me see if I can remember who they are. Sorry, Tom, type in the names, and because they're now in L.A., but they've just been awarded a Juno for Best Instrumental Album. They were up against David Foster and one other amazing person, and they were just thrilled to be honored. And they thanked Tom right on the television. That was nice. Okay, we're going to carry on. This is a Donald Fagen tune. Joey. And there we are done. Nice going.
Right on.
All right. And so we're not going to do a lot of talking, but it's been such a strange year, and for musicians, lots of strange things happening. I was talking about last March, and when I came home, and that's the last gig I did from Herman's, March 15th, I believe, and my calendar just went like a leaky cistern. It just emptied out, and 1 gig or 2 gigs online a month, and that's kind of like life was. So Calby, what happened to your schedule?
Well, can you hear me okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay. My schedule did the same thing. And yet, as a dad of a 7-year-old, we went with schools got shut down.
Yep.
And so we were all kind of worried, and some of us, being Leslie, I was a little over the top maybe. We were washing all our groceries. We had staging areas.
Well, there you go. Us
Things
too.
got, on one hand, super busy and worried, and also super kind of beautiful because I had no work and I had time.
Yeah.
So I got to spend a ton of time with my daughter. And Leslie's work stayed steady.
Yeah.
Which was great.
Very good. Fortunate.
Yeah. And then I've been able to, over the course of that time, schedule in around the schooling that we do with Juna. I've been able to schedule some practice time that has nothing to do with any gigs, which is really exciting because then I can learn the Jeff Porcaro groove from that song.
There you go.
Which normally I would never have the time to mess around with. So I've felt very grateful for the chance to kind of creatively re-look at things and practice stuff.
Yep. It was nice to sort of settle back and think about what's important and what's not important, and what things can we leave out.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's carry on. We're just so the Juno Award winner was Martin McPhail, and Blitz Berlin was the trio it's called. They do a lot of music for the movies, and they've done very, very well, and they are all living in L.A. at the moment. So we're going to start with, let's do one of these requests because they're just flying in. Let's see now, and Heather Ferguson, nice to see you there, and gosh, lots of great chat going on here. So we'll just carry on. We've had a request. We'll start at the top of the list here. So we've had a request for a 60-year-old tune that was a big hit, and what was amazing about being at a big hit was that it was a jazz tune in 5/4 time. And who'd have thought that Dave Brubeck and his group, who did nothing but pretty odd times, and for that time in the 50s, very unusual. So we're going. This was written by Paul Desmond, who was Dave's sax player. And here we go. Everybody knows this tune, and of course, and we've played it for a long time. And here we go. speaker, Calby. All right, that was Paul Desmond's Take Five, of course. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. Oh, Joey. So, Joey, tell us what happened to your schedule last March.
Well, it's just, of course, the bottom fell out of everything, but fortunately, I guess the big shock was school shutting down. So, but fortunately, with everybody put our thinking caps on and tried to develop some courses online where we didn't have to meet face to face, and because we had to usher all the students to to graduation time in April, and it was right at that point where everybody was fixing to get all their final projects. So anyway, so it was all accomplished online and through Zoom and things like that.
Wow, nice going.
So that felt blessed, and so some of my classes, as a result, are staying online, and I get to stay home.
Nice.
And the students do too. No one misses a class. It's amazing.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Very good. Very good. Well, and you'll notice, of course, we are powered by a program called Jam Kazam, and you've probably heard about it by now. But in case you don't know, when we first became isolated, I went looking for some way to play with other musicians remotely, and settled on Jam Kazam, which was originated by three brilliant engineers in their spare time in Austin, Texas. And I got to conversing with them, and they gradually improved the program. When it first started, you weren't able to stream with it, so we wouldn't have been able to do shows. And very shortly after they improved it enough that we could play shows. And one of our very first show was a fundraiser with 4 different singers and Joey and me for Herman's. And gosh, it worked splendidly well. There have been problems. There have been crashes. There have been all kinds of nasty things happening. But it's working, and it even connects up to Zoom now, so we can do Zoom concerts for our real audience. We can actually see our audience sometimes, so that's just wonderful. Okay, we'll carry on and play some. Here's something for Tom. We'll play something for you, Tom. And this is a tune we love and we've played many times. And you know, the line from this I have stolen from Chick Corea. And I first heard it in Boston, going to school. I went to a Gary Burton concert, and I heard this line, and I thought, "Wow, what a cool bass line." So I thought this might fit to Black Orpheus. So here you go. This is called Black Orpheus, which is a tune from a movie of the same name, and it's a wonderful movie set in Brazil in Carnival time. It's a takeoff on the Orpheus in the underworld saga, in which Orpheus goes to the underworld because his girlfriend has been taken away, and he sings so much that the keepers of the underworld say, "Stop singing, please. We'll give her back to you." And so she comes back, but they warn him, if you turn around to look that she's behind you, we'll take you both. And so that's what happened. They both wound up in the underworld. So here you go, Black Orpheus. Go, Joey. Oh, it's so dreamy. It's just dreamy to play with you guys. I'm just so enjoying this. And thank you all for tuning in, and thank you to Herman's for hanging in there and keeping the music going even under these horrible and difficult circumstances. The staff and board of Herman's have been just stellar about keeping things alive and having a safe venue for musicians, and having a place to go online almost every night that you can go and hear great local music. And so thank you, Hermans, and thank you all for joining in. We're going to continue on with the set list. Here's an old tune that you might remember. that was, of course, I Found a New Baby. And we're gonna do Ballad now. This is one of my favorite ballads, and it was written in the 80s and not paid much attention to over a period of years. And then all of a sudden, people caught on, and there were over 100 different recordings of it. And actually, in the early 2000s, three different versions were on the British Top 40. And so we're going to play my own arrangement of this. I arranged this for an album that Maureen Washington did. And so you'll recognize this right away. I've just heard another version of this online showing a sunset, probably a sunrise, and the sound was, it was just a cappella done by a choir, and the sound was such that it sounded like the choir was slowly whirling around your head. No, it was the moon. It wasn't the sunrise at all. It was the moon. But the choir, it was panned in such a way that the choir was slowly going around your head if you had your headsets on. It's just remarkable and a beautiful version. So I'll ask Joey to start this off. Lovely. Thank you, Gus. Nice to see you, Gus. Well, although we don't see you at all, and to see that you're there, and nice to see you. Yes, we will do your request. We're gonna do Laura a bit later, but thanks for the request. We haven't done that for ages and ages. In the meantime, we are going to do So the last time I played a solo concert, I got to nearly to the end, and I had a request for a Sting tune, one that I don't know, but we're going to do one that I do know. So you will recognize this, and this is once again for Tom, because he's the one that requested it. There you go. Nick, back in the student days, heard the police in Vancouver in 77 or 78. $12 a ticket. I love that too. Very good. Every little thing she does is magic. Let's see if we got any more requests flying here. We're pretty much caught on requests. We got a couple more to do, but meantime we will do. Let's see. No. Oh, I know. Let's do something a little up tempo. Let's do "You Do Something to Me." This is a Cole Porter tune. Little more bass. Says Holly. Thank you, Holly. I'm going to turn the bass up a little bit.
I don't need to do anything.
Nope, I got you. Okay, here we go. Let's see now. And so we're going to do a little arrangement on the fly here. So in bar 1, 2, and 4, the shots are on the end of 2, and the rest of those bars just leave out.
1, 2, and 4.
Yeah.
On the end of 2.
Yeah.
Great.
Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, we're almost at the same time. Okay. Okay, little cosmetics here, little technical adjustments, and back to it. Alrighty, so let's see, let's do this request for Laura. The very first band I played in the prairies was called the Ernie Castle Quartet, and we were a quartet of lounge trio with a singer. And back in those days, you could play in a hotel for 6 nights a week, 4 nights in the dining room and 2 nights in the cabaret. And then Sundays you'd move on to the next town, and gosh, you could play that way all year, and year in, year out. There were always 6-night-a-week gigs, and in every tiny town there was a hotel with a dining lounge in the prairies. And so the first band was called the Ernie Castle Quartet, and he had a young daughter named Laura, so he just absolutely loved to play this tune. So I'll just kick it off here. And once again, as has happened so many times over the decades, Joey has saved my skin by remembering the tune that I didn't quite remember part of. And you know, a very fine bass player will lead the way because the bass has the root of every chord. And if you're listening to the bass, then you'll know what the next chord is. And Joey's the master of leading the way. Thank you, Joey. What a guy.
Hey,
Okay.
Carl,
Yes.
I thought of a tune that I would wanting to sing with you.
Excellent. I was just going to bring it up. So, what tune would that be?
Do you know Careless Love?
Not sure. I do.
I think you would.
Okay.
What do you think, Joey?
Do you know it, Joey?
Oh, yeah, it's a nice, friendly tune.
Nice,
Yeah.
friendly. Oh, very good. Okay, we
Joey
like.
and I could even do it once.
You do it once. I'll listen and I'll join in when I feel like I know what's going on. Excellent.
Can you give me an E flat, Joey? Okay, I think I'm there. Around there? A one, a two, a one, two, three. Love, oh love, oh careless love. I say love, oh love, oh careless love. You made me wrong, made me leave my happy home. I say love, oh love, careless love. I say if I were a little bird, while I fly from tree to tree, I build my nest way up in the air where the bad girls would not bother me.
Oh, great choice. Great choice, Cubby. What a lovely
Oh.
tune.
Great, Carl. Thanks for jumping in on that.
Well done. Well done. Okay, we've had another request that everyone knows as well, because this has been on television every Christmas forever, and it's one that we just it's a common request that we love to play anyway. So here we go. Yeah. Okay, that of course is Linus and Lucy from the Peanuts. All right, and we're going to, let's see what we got on our list here. Oh yeah. Okay, we're going to do a Paul Simon tune. Now, this is from the Bridge Over Troubled Waters album. Not a greatly known tune, but a lovely tune. One day I'm going to do a full night of tribute to Paul Simon because he's such a great writer. But we're going to do a couple of Paul Simon tunes, and here we are with a bossa. This is a tune called So Long, Frank Lloyd Wright. All right. Okay, so we're gonna play a couple more tunes. Oh yeah, what the heck, you know. We're gonna play a little bit of a bluesy kind of tune that I learned in my very first rock and roll band called Zipper, and we actually had a number 18 hit in Victoria called "She's Got Another Boyfriend." The drummer, his name was John Demers, a very fine man who tragically died some years ago, and a great writer and just an amazing personality and a funny man. And so the tune is called "The Stumble," and I've written on the chord on the sheets it's in F, but I think we're going to do it in let's do it in G.
It's C and the first chord is F. Start.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, we can do it that way. Sure, let's do it in C.
It doesn't matter. Whatever's good for you.
No, C is good. I like C. It's got, you know, the fewer black notes, the better, really. And that's the thing about Linus and Lucy. You can play it all on the black notes, so you don't have to worry about any of the white notes. But here, we're going to play this one in C, only a few black notes because it's bluesy. That's why. The black notes are the bluesy ones. Okay, this is a shuffle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, go again, Joey. Nice work. What a great joy this has been. We're going to play one more tune as a kind of a good nighter. Um, I've done. Why not? Why not? This is a tune by someone you might not know as a great writer, but of music, but a great comic and a great movie star. His name is Charlie Chaplin. This tune appeared in the movie City Lights at the very closing credits, and was not much paid attention to for decades until lyrics were added to it, and then it became a very, very big hit and one that everyone knows now. This is called, well, you figured out. And so thank you all. Thank you so much for joining us. We rely on you, and we appreciate you joining us. We appreciate Herman's for giving us this opportunity to play for you. We hope you're well, and we hope you are keeping safe and sane. And we're trying to do the same. Just by doing this is a great help to us. So thank you for giving us the opportunity, and thank you for hanging in there and listening to us. Here's your good night tune. Oh, take a bit, Joey. Well, it's been an immense pleasure. Thank you for joining us. Thanks all. Thanks, Hermans. And we'll see you again. I'll be back second Tuesday of every month, and I always look forward to it. Take care, and may we return to normal and play for you in person real soon.
Yeah, thanks, Carl.
Thank you, Joy.
Carl.
Thank you so much, Joy. Thank you, Cal.